What's going on, Unit? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Maverick, bringing you to a special edition of Maverick Reacts. Today we're gonna react to I rank the best rapper of each year from 1980 to 2025. Now, I did not get deep into the night. I watched only the first portion of this video, so this is not a full reaction. Because I watched all the 80s ones. I watched all the 80s ones leading up to this. I wanted to see what this person said for the 90s on forward, because that's the period of rap that I loved, the 90s and the 2000s, which is the one I grew up in. And I wonder what he has to say about the 2010s and right now. You know what I'm saying? I already got my picks. As far as 90s are concerned, it's quite simple. For the first 2 years of the 90s is going to be between Ice Cube and Tribe Called Quest. 1992, you got to give it to Dre or Snoop. Actually, no. 92, Dr. Dre, because the Chronic released that year. 93 goes to Snoop Dogg because of Doggy Style. 94 should go to Nas. 95 should go to Tupac. 95 and 96. But if you want to give 95 to Biggie because the singles from Ready to Die was still pumping out like babies, then you go ahead. But as long as 1996 goes to Tupac, I'm not mad. 97 should go to Biggie, 98 should go to DMX, and 99 should go back to Dre and Snoop because of Chronic 2001. But we'll see what this gentleman thinks here. So far, he's gotten, I think this is 88. And he got NWA. Apparently, you can do groups for best rapper of each year. Apparently, you can do groups. And if the Wu-Tang Clan creeps in one of the '90s ones, I won't be too mad. But hey,
today, when it comes to the '80s as an entire decade, it is tough. But the crown goes to Rakim just because of the long-standing impact he had on.
Rakim being the best rapper of the '80s, I can't even get too mad. It's either you pick him or one of the NWA peoples. Straight up.
All with hits on hits coming out. Starting the 90s off with 1990, we had Ice Cube starting his solo career, Tribe Called Quest using jazz music and mixing it with rap, and LL Cool J with Mama Said Knock You Out.
This is one of my favorite LL albums of all time right here. This bad boy.
Brown goes to Public Enemy with the deep
album,
Fear of the Black Planet, which had a great social impact on the world of music. 1991 had a big run from Ice Cube with his album Death Certificate and a diss track to NWA. But the winner here is Tribe Called Quest with their second album, The Low End Theory.
Low End Theory was definitely good.
Sampling in music and rap as a whole. This is still an album pulling major streams today. 1992 was a West Coast dominance with Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and Snoop Dogg. Crown for 92 goes to Dr. Dre with The Chronic, which shaped West Coast rap for a run. A producer.
Finally, he hits on one of the 90s. The other two were misses.
1993 was a very tough year. Tupac released Strictly for My Friends. Tribe Called Quest with their third.
Strictly for my niggas, but I get it.
Third album, Midnight Marauders. Wu-Tang Clan dropped Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers.
They could have took 93 if it wasn't for.
The winner here is Snoop Dogg.
Yes, sir.
Doggy Style, which sold over 800.
Yes, sir. He called it right. He called it right. He called it right. He called it right. You gotta get it. I'm giving you a Don DeMarco for that, bro. Don DeMarco. I told y'all. Snoop was the man in '93 with this album, man. Come on.
100,000 copies in the first week, which was unheard of at the time. 1994, another tough year with Outkast's debut album.
Yes,
Scarface with
amazing
Diary,
albums.
one of
Two
the
amazing
best
albums.
Southern rap albums ever. This one was really hard to choose. Biggie came out with Ready to Die, and Nas came out with Illmatic. These two are not just an amazing album, but these two albums are debated as the greatest rap albums of all time. My winner here is Nas with Illmatic. Honestly, these two are neck and neck for winner.
Yeah, it's a close race between those two, but for me, Nas was way more flawless. Nas was way more flawless. Nas was way more flawless with that because there are several skips on Ready to Die, but there are no skips on Illmatic. Just saying.
1995 is one of the years Tupac had his major run, becoming the most
Cause of Me Against the World, nigga.
captivating figure in hip-hop with a deep dive into his life through music. His album Me Against the World debuted #1 while he was in prison at
Yes.
the time. 1996 again goes to
Let's go. He got his facts right. Let's go.
Dom DeMarco.
Talk to him. Talk to him. That's a dog right there, baby.
Come on, man. What are we talking about here? This dude went back to back. And Me Against the World is the best album he released in his lifetime, arguably. Because it's between that and All Eyes on Me. Because once he got out of prison, he went into complete workhorse mode. That man started recording 10 years worth of material. And then like 96 goes to him by default because both his albums went #1. The All Eyes on Me and Don Illuminati. The only difference is, unlike DMX, Tupac did not live to see the second album do good. Because he got shot and killed in September of that year. And Don Illuminati didn't come out until November. So, yeah.
Tupac because there was no rapper at the time that was louder,
Facts.
more dominant,
Facts.
and bigger.
He's the GOAT.
This year he released
He's the
All
GOAT.
Eyes on Me, and him passing away this year only pushed his legacy further. The winner for 1997 is Biggie. This is the year he released Life After Death that eventually
Thank you.
went diamond with 10+ million copies sold. Although he later passed this year, he cemented himself as one of the greatest to ever do it. 1998 was a battle between DMX and Jay-Z, both dropping hit records.
If you
DMX
don't-
with It's Dark
If you
and
don't
Hell
get
is
us to
Hot,
DMX,
Flesh of
you're a
My
dick
Flesh,
writer.
Blood of My Blood, and Jay-Z with Hard Knock Life. But DMX was just louder with both of his albums going platinum. 1999, Jay-Z
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You better give 98 to DMX. What are we talking about here?
Dom DeMarco.
Okay. The middle 90s, he's redeeming himself here. Now, I wonder what he's going to say for 99. If he don't talk about Snoop and Dre with the Chronic 2001, his entry for 99, if Snoop and Dre ain't picked, I will settle for Eminem. Because Slim Shady LP was out around this time. But yeah, man. If he gives it to Jay-Z, even though he released one of his what's considered his weaker projects, even though I do think Volume 3 was underrated, it's not his best work. If he picks Jay-Z here, I'm gonna be pissed. He's got to pick either Dre and Snoop or Eminem.
was still hot with Life and Times of Sean Carter, but this is the same year Eminem released the Slim Shady LP, and Eminem really turned heads with this one. He showed people not just how talented he is, but also how crazy he was. Eminem wins this.
For me, it's Dre and Snoop for 1999, because that Chronic '01 album was the shiznit, yo. That Chronic '01 album is timeless. I go back to that album more than I go back to Slim Shady LP. I think he missed with, you know what I'm saying? But I'll let it slide because Slim Shady LP is still a good album. Slim Shady LP is still good. But Chronic 2001 is way more timeless. We talking about explosive West Coast shit. You know what I'm saying? We talking about some LA. Come on, man. We talking about, come on, da-da-da-da-da. You know, you motherfucking D.R.E. Snoop Dogg. Just, come on. We talking about the next episode, man. Come on, man. We talking about The Watcher. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere that I go, where I stop only. We talking about what's the difference between me and you. You talk a good rhyme, but you don't do what you supposed to do. I'm not the what I feel. I never deal with emotions. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We talking about bangers. We talking about, I represent for Cali gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them shoulders in the molos, girl. Still taking the time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the D.R.E. Come on, man. You mean to tell me that Slim Shady LP has more bangers Then Chronic 01. Nah, Chief, nah.
What the hell was that?
Exactly. But hey.
Shit!
At least he didn't say Jay-Z. That's what I can be happy about.
Now, when it comes to the 1990s as a whole, it's a battle between Tupac and Biggie, and Nas and Jay-Z as the runner-ups. But the winner here has to be Biggie. Sorry, but I'm from New York.
Of course. Of course. How the hell you give Tupac 2 years and you only give Biggie 1, but you still give Biggie the crown for the 90s? That's some biased ass shit right there.
Hell no! Trash ass nigga.
What? Man, that's that shit I'm talking about. What the fuck, man? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? What the hell? What the hell was that?
Exactly, Steve. Anyway. At least he confirms his bias because he's from New York. Most niggas from New York will pick Biggie. But nah, we all about Pac over here, man.
Entering the 2000s.
Okay. We know Eminem takes 2000 and it's no debate. For 01, he probably gonna put Jay-Z big lip ass in there. But if you ask me, Ludacris had way more smashes on the radio that year. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep stressing this. I know he's gonna pick Jay-Z because the blueprint was flawless as an album. But it didn't have long-lasting hits. Like, the only long-lasting hit on there is Izzo. You know what I'm saying? Izzo and Song Cry, but the problem with Song Cry is it did not get big until the very next year because Jay-Z decided to release Blueprint the same day the terrorist attack happened in 2001. So a lot of his shit got overshadowed by that. You know what I'm saying? However, early on in 2001, Ludacris was running the radio. Come on, move, bitch. Get out the way. Boom, boom. Roll out. My homies roll out. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of shit. But yeah, man. What could I say? He from New York, so I can't expect for him to show too much love to the South.
And takes the crown again with the Marshall Mathers LP.
Yup, Marshall Mathers LP went crazy. I can't even BS that. At all. And then what else do I gotta go through? Oh yeah, we gotta go through we gotta talk about how in 2002 Eminem will take it again probably. And how 2003 50 run away with it, and then 04 and 05 belong to Kanye. But you could give 05 to 50. I'll let that one slide. You could give 05 to 50 because 50 had a 3-peat because he was on the Games album, he released The Massacre, and he did the Get Rich or Die Trying movie soundtrack. So you could get at the 50 or Kanye. No wrong answer there. 06, you're going to have to pick one or two Southern rappers. That'd be Wayne or T.I. or if you want to, Young Jeezy. 2007, that goes to Kanye because of Graduation. 2008, that can go to Lil Wayne or T.I. yet again. 2009 is kind of tough for me. Jadakiss may have the best album, but Drake had the radio on smash with that. I think it was the If You're Reading This Too Late mixtape where he had the no, it was So Far Gone because So Far Gone had Best I Ever Had, which is a Kanye produced track on it. And then 2010, you could say either Drake or Kanye. 2011, you could say Drake because Take Care. 2012, you could go Kendrick because of Good Kid, Mad City. 2013, you could say Drake because of Nothing Was the Same. 2014 should be J. Cole because of Forest Hills Drive. You could also say J. Cole for 2013 because Born Sinner was good too. 15, you could say Kendrick Lamar with To Pimp a Butterfly, even though I don't really like the album all that much. And then 2016, you could argue Kanye because Life of Pablo. You could argue Joey Badass. And then 17 goes to Kendrick again because of Damn, which is a Kendrick album I really enjoyed. 18 can go to J. Cole because of KOD. But y'all don't. But y'all probably got some other opinions. But I think KOD was the best project of 18. And then as far as 19 on forward, I lost the plot. So y'all gonna have to reinform me. But yeah, I'm just predicting that if there's any opposes, I'll break them down when I run across them. But yeah, as far as 2000 goes, Eminem runs away with it. I mean, come on. It's, the real Slim Shady. It's The Way I Am. It's Stan, especially Stan. You know what I'm saying? And another gem on this song is Kill You, and the track where he featured with Sticky Fingers and Bitch Please with Snoop Dogg. So yeah.
A record-breaking album that sold nearly 2 million copies its first week and still selling and streaming today. One of the greatest albums of all time, Jay-Z Can't Catch a Break.
Nope.
Until finally in 2001, Jay-Z releases The Blueprint, an amazing rap album which is
Ludacris
perfect.
dominated
An
this
album
year early
produced by
on, though.
Timbaland, Kanye West, and Just Blaze. For the year, Jay-Z wins. 2002 was another clear winner for Eminem. He dropped the Eminem
Thank you.
Show, another album that sold
I knew he
over
was
a
gonna
million
pick Jay-Z,
copies first
though,
week,
man.
really putting him into the Hall of Fame. 2002 also had Nelly with his album Nellyville.
Yeah, this was Nelly's best album.
Jay-Z with The Blueprint 2.
Shit was
Missy
trash.
Elliott with their hit album Under.
That was fire.
Again in 2003, we have a clear winner in
50 Cent.
who dropped Get
Yes,
Rich for
sir.
2003 was a slow year, but 50 Cent really dominated with this album. Still one of the greatest today. 2004 was another slow
Kanye.
year. Everyone's still listening to Jay-Z and Eminem and 50 Cent, but the winner here goes to Kanye West. with
Thank
his album
you.
Dropout. The producer
Dom DeMarco.
with his late 2003 The Black Album, which carried into 2004, but I give this one to Kanye. 2005 is when rap music really started to heat up. 50 Cent dropped The Massacre.
Yup.
Lil Wayne dropped The Carter 2.
Late
The
registration.
winner again goes to Kanye West.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dom DeMarco.
In a unique, unheard of sound. All three of these albums sold multiple
Yes.
millions collectively. 2006 was a hard choice.
Look, I love The Carter 2. It's still, in my opinion, Wayne's best project, but it came out in the wrong time because 50 was still in the charts and Kanye was dominating shit. So, say what you want. You may think it's the best rap album of 2005, but it ain't effing with The Massacre or Late Registration. Just saying. Just saying.
Because there wasn't any hit albums. But the winner here is Lil Wayne, who gained a lot of mainstream traction off his.
I would say T.I. because of King. You ain't even talking about T.I. I think T.I. got this year, me personally, if I had to choose. But do you, homie?
2005, The Carter 2, and collab album with Birdman, and features that he did.
Like
Wayne
Father,
really
Like
showed
Son was,
everyone why he's one of
it
the
was
best
alright.
to ever do it with his lyricism and flow. 2007 saw a crazy
Kanye.
head-to-head with 50 Cent versus Kanye West. These two were set to release their album around the same date and competed publicly, but the winner here is Kanye West with Graduation being a massive.
Oh, no
commercial
question.
hit, which really innovated rap. and
No
hip-hop as a
question.
whole. This battle between the two really pushed hip-hop music to be respected and
Dom DeMarco.
Lil Wayne and Kanye with 808s and Heartbreaks. And
808s and Heartbreaks wasn't even that good. No. Kanye, Lil Wayne's best competition this year was Paper Trail. The fact that you're not even talking about T.I. kind of makes me think, you got something against Southern niggas? You ain't even mentioned Ludacris, bro. He got something against Southern rappers, man. You got something against Southern rappers.
and the Carter 3, which was tough, but the winner here goes to Lil Wayne. Not just because the Carter 3 was a massive breakout for Wayne, but also because of the insane amount of features Lil Wayne was doing.
Yeah, he went on a.
Showing out
Yeah,
these
Wayne went.
songs.
Even though this album isn't his best album, the feature runs that he went on this year made up for it. I agree, because Lil Wayne had one of the greatest feature runs of all time. Seriously.
At the time, Wayne was impossible to ignore. 2009 saw the debut tape from Drake, So Far Gone.
Yes, sir. Hey, if he wants to give this year to Wale, I won't be mad either. 2009 was a mid-year in terms of rapping albums, you know what I'm saying? So I won't be too mad. But I swear, if he gives Jay Blueprint 3 because of Blueprint 3, y'all know how I feel about Blueprint 3, y'all. Let's see what he says. To me, I will take So Far Gone over Blueprint 3, but let's go to.
Started yet. Kanye and Lil Wayne continued to gain traction from their '08 albums, but the winner here goes to Jay-Z with the.
Blueprint 3 was trash, bro. I'm sorry, it was trash. Like, he only put this on here because Run This Town and Empire State of Mind charted high. And those Empire State of Mind is one of the most annoying songs of all time. I'm sorry. I just do not like the vocals on it. And then Run This Town is annoying too. You know what I'm saying? And then like the really only good songs on here really are the Jeezy song, Forever Young, sure. Death for Autotune is only good because of his beat. And then A Star Is Born with J. Cole. But other than that, ain't no other songs on here really all that memorable. This shit was garbage. Most of it is filled with garbage. Blue Magic, ass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Blueprint 3, his 11th studio album, which was very radio friendly and really just played everywhere at the time. Choosing who takes the crown.
That's why it's annoying.
Was a tough choice with Wayne, Jay-Z, Eminem, 50 Cent, Kanye, who are all considered GOATs today, but the winner.
If you ask me, it's between Wayne, Kanye, and Eminem.
Here goes to Eminem. He ran this era with hits, sales, influence.
To be fair though, he didn't have much longevity in the 2000s because by 2004 he had took a break because he had drug issues. I would give the 2000s to Eminem. I can't deny that because he would pop out for features. He just wasn't releasing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll get it 2000 to Eminem. Because without Eminem, we don't have 50 Cent. So, fair enough. At least you didn't give it to Jay-Z. Or
all boxes were checked out. Starting off the 2010.
The fact that he didn't even mention Jeezy or T.I. or Outkast is crazy, though.
With 2010, we had a clear winner in Kanye West with My Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy, one of the greatest rap albums of all time. We also saw Drake's breakthrough with Thank Me Later and Eminem's comeback.
He got this right. He got this right.
In 2011, we had Drake drop Take Care and Kendrick releasing Section 80, but the crown for this
Take Care.
Go to Drake with Take
Let's
Care.
go.
One of the most influential hip hop R&B album.
Without this album, there is no The Weeknd, so we got to give it a Don DeMarco for that.
Don DeMarco.
With songs like Headline and Marvin's Room, and some consider this to be Drake's best album.
You forgot the motto.
2012 saw the release of Good Kid, Mad City from Kendrick, which was an instant classic. Other releases from 2 Chainz, Schoolboy Q, and even Nas. But the winner here is clearly Kendrick.
Easily.
The legendary
This is his best album, in
2013
my
was a
opinion.
huge year
This is his
for
best
modern
album.
day goats and
This is
for
their best
rap.
album.
J. Cole released Born Sinner. Kanye dropped Yeezus, which was
Nah,
the
Yeezus was
weirdest
trash.
album at the time. Kendrick was still catching steam off Good Kid, Mad City. But the winner here is Drake with Nothing Was the Same.
Yes, sir! Drake was undefeated around this time, bro. Drake was undefeated.
Which is debatably his most polished album. And that came with the biggest radio hit at the time, Just Hold On, We're Going Home. 2014 had a clear winner here in J. Cole with 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
He's getting them right! He's getting them right!
Don DeMarco.
Alright, he's redeeming himself. That
went platinum with no features or singles. This set him up to be considered in the quote-unquote Big Three with Drake and Kendrick. 2015 was a big year for hip-hop. Kendrick released To Pimp a Butterfly, which is on so many lists as the top 10 rap album ever. Travis Scott made a name for himself with Rodeo,
Travis Scott dropped.
hit single Antidote. Future went on a major mixtape run starting the Atlanta trap scene. But the winner here to me is Drake with If You're Reading This It's Too Late.
Ooh! The Kendrick stands finna be mad!
Don DeMarco.
I'm effing with it. I'm effing with it because To Pimp a Butterfly does not have that much replay value. I'm sorry. If you're reading this, it's too late. Definitely had way more memorable tracks than To Pimp a Butterfly, in my opinion.
Collab tape with Future, What a Time to Be Alive.
What a Time to Be Alive was
These tapes
fire
really
too.
ran the streaming services
Yes,
with
sir.
hits on
I
hits.
agree with
Now,
this.
2016, some might say was the greatest year for music. This was considered the SoundCloud era and truly a euphoric year for music. All the rappers that came from SoundCloud and Lil Uzi Vert leading the way there. Kendrick dropped the Throwaway tape. Travis Scott took the SoundCloud sound and went mainstream with it. Drake released Views, which broke streaming record
Views was ass.
and stayed on the charts for 13 weeks straight. Future still running trap with Evil, but to me,
Life
the
of
winner
Pablo.
here is Kanye West.
Let's
Not
go! Let's go! I told y'all! Didn't I tell you niggas that Kanye ran 2016?
Dom DeMarco.
Talk to him. Talk to him. That's a dog right there, baby.
Dom DeMarco.
I told you guys! I told you niggas. Kanye was him when this album dropped.
because of the life of Pablo, but also because this was the start of his major controversy all over social media. 2017, it's really starting to get tough with these picks because these are the songs and albums that I gave countless hours of listens to. Tyler the Creator, Flower Boy, More Life from Drake,
More Life
Migos
was
with
hot.
Culture, Jay-Z with 444, and so many more amazing albums.
Kendrick,
just
damn.
hits on hits. It
Next.
felt like there was so much music and not enough time to listen to them all. But the winner here is Kendrick Lamar with Damn. He really dominated the radio.
Arguably his
with
second best
multiple
album.
hits, and this is the year that he was
I agree with
basically
this.
untouchable. 2018, the legendary streaming era of music continued. Diddy came back with championships. We saw the beef
Meek.
between Drake and Pusha T, who
Scorpion was decent, but it wasn't that good.
both dropped albums dissing each other on nearly.
This is
every
Daytona,
track.
right?
Cardi B won
Oh, wait,
the
no,
worst
that's not
Grammy
Daytona.
ever with her album. KOD from J. Cole, another
Bruh, how you not gonna get this one a Cole?
#1 album with no features. But the winner here is Travis Scott with Astroworld. I mean, the fans went
Fuck no, man. I'm not taking this album over the damn KOD. Fuck no. Come on.
What the hell was that? What? Man, that's that shit I'm talking about. What the fuck, man?
Hell no. Trash ass nigga.
Man, I'm not the biggest Travis Scott fan, if you could tell. But I get it. Astro World had everybody in a buzz, but if you compare him and Cole's album, man, Cole has way more replay value.
crazy with this one, bringing psychedelic trap to the radio with insane production, features, and tracks all together. Now, 2019 is when rap music became too commercial at this point, in my opinion. Juice WRLD did dominate.
I don't really
the
care
streaming
who
charts
comes
with album
in these
and
coming
features.
years, because
Post
I'm
Malone
lost.
was rapping and making country
If
and
Kendrick
pop
gets
at the same
24 or
time.
25,
DaBaby was making a name
they're
for himself,
glazing.
and Lil Nas X with the biggest hit of the year. But the winner here has to go to Juice WRLD. Just with the
Rest in peace,
ridiculous
Juice WRLD,
talent
man.
He had the huge fan base and hits on hits. He went on a 96 Bulls run here. And when it comes to who ran the 2010,
Drake.
it's clearly between J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. But I think it's Drake here. I mean, he really dominated.
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm more of a Cole fan, but I will give Drake his credit, dude.
Dom
I'll
DeMarco.
give Drake his credit. He consistently makes hits after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. Especially during the 2010s. That man said, "I'm here for Toronto, and Toronto is staying with me." So I can't even get to that. I'm glad he didn't pick Kendrick though. If he'd have picked Kendrick, I'd have been like, okay, now you're glazing. Now you're glazing. Because Drake dominated the charts. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Cole and Kendrick didn't get on the charts, but Drake consistently stayed near the top. So yeah, you got to give this era to Drake.
Cook everyone with his numbers. 2020, another year with bangers. A lot of rappers making a name for themselves.
Yeah,
Juice WRLD
21.
tragically passed away, but had an album release.
Yeah,
which
rest
topped
in
the
peace,
charts.
Juice.
Lil Uzi Vert built
I don't
so
really
much
care
hype with
for
Turn On
2020's
Tape.
rap,
Lil
really.
Baby with My Turn, which is one of my favorite trap albums. Roddy Ricch dropped the biggest hit of the year with The Box. The Baby continued his run with Rockstar, but I give the winner to Pop Smoke, who
Rest in
sadly
peace, Pop
passed
Smoke.
away, but made drill mainstream with so many radio hits.
Rest in
creating a
peace,
new
Pop
sound.
Smoke.
2021 is when Kanye and Drake continued their feud and went head-to-head with albums Certified
Certified
Lover
Lover
Boy
Boy.
and Donda. But to be honest, neither of these are memorable. The real debate focuses on J. Cole.
Oh, is
with
this the
Off
fall off?
Season and
Oh,
Tyler,
Off
the
Season.
Creator with Call Me If You Get
Yup.
Lost. And it's a tough choice, but I'll give it to Tyler because his sound is super unique and his production here is amazing.
I'm not
He
too
was the
mad at
underdog
this.
before this.
I'm not too mad.
2022 had a few great albums: Future, Logic, JID, Drake, and 21 Savage collab album.
Drake,
Kendrick
Her Loss.
Lamar, Denzel Curry, Nas, Freddie Gibbs, Pusha T, Metro
King's
Boomin,
Disease.
Future, Jack Harlow, and none of these to me are like, wow, that album.
Thank you for not
but
choosing Mr.
I'll give it to
Morale.
Kendrick this year, although I'm not happy
spoke
with
too
that
soon.
choice. 2023 was a
You said you're not happy with that choice? I would have took King's Disease 2 over Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, dog. I'm going to keep it real. King's Disease 2 had way more replay value, in my opinion. In my opinion. But go ahead.
pretty slow year. No hit albums, really just features. The winner
Facts.
here is Drake for All the Dogs. Not much.
Thank you. I actually like For All the Dogs. For All the Dogs was actually good. Thank you for being unbiased.
Dom DeMarco.
For All the Dogs was actually good. Because to be honest, I did not care for Her Loss or Honestly Nevermind or even Certified Lover Boy. But I did like this album.
Competition here. 2024 saw a commercial run from Yeet with music no one has ever heard of before. Eminem with a comeback album that flopped. 2 collab tapes from
Yeah,
Future
Definitely
and
Slim
Buddha.
Shady was weak
J.
from
Cole
what I
with a
heard.
short mixtape, but the highlight
Might
here
delete
is
later.
beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. And the crown goes to Kendrick Lamar with one of the most streamed songs ever. Not like
Alright, but if he gets 2025, you're glazing.
us. This was and maybe is the biggest rap beef of all time. 2025
No,
isn't over
it's
just
not bigger
yet,
than Pac and
but the
Biggie's.
Kendrick and Drake 2024 beef has definitely overlapped into this year. I won't give a winner for this year just yet because we're only 50% in. But
Thank you for
did
being
see some
unbiased,
good
bro.
releases so far. So do you guys agree with my choices?
Alright, brother. Mr. ADU. I see what you about, man. You definitely got some East Coast bias. I'll give you that. But the fact that you said you wasn't proud of your choice with Mr. Morale, while you had Nas from your state sitting right there with King Disease 2, makes me want to give you the fish eye, brother. But alright, that's gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna definitely let's read some comments. I'm gonna give this comment a like here because King was a hit album from 06. 2004 going to MF Doom, 99 going to Mos Def, and 98 going to Lord Hill is crazy. 06 is great. Was a great name for Lupe. Was a great year for Lupe Fiasco, but he did not have the best album. I'm sorry. 09 going to Kid Cudi with Man on the Moon. I don't have a problem with because that is one of the best albums of 09. I will listen to that before I turn on Blueprint 3. And here goes the Kendrick glazing. See, look at that. Look at the Kendrick glazing. He said the 2010s is going to... Dude, Drake was on time every freaking year. Come on, man. Kendrick, this dude said Kendrick appeared with almost every year he drops an album, the best album of the year. So you genuinely think every time Kendrick drops an album, it's the best album of the year. Was Section 80 the best album of the year? The only time he had the definitive best album of the year was 2012 with Good Kid, Mad City, and 2017 with that Damn album, okay? Every other year is debatable. Considering If You're Reading This Is Too Late was a mixtape, I guess you could say To Pimp a Butterfly is the better album, but If You're Reading This Is Too Late is definitely a better project, to me. In fact, I will argue that Deeply Rooted from Scarface is better than To Pimp a Butterfly, because it has more replay value. It's got way more replay value. The Kendrick glazing is insane. I'm gonna just leave my collar and walk on. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading. I'll see you all next time for another Maverick Reacts. Till then, take care, y'all. I love y'all.